Hey, good morning, everybody. Well, I thought I would go ahead and show you a little bit about this Black Gold game. I was pretty excited to follow this. I've been looking at a couple different games. I was trying to follow the Arc Age that Tryon is coming out with. This Black Gold is another big one. This is coming out from the Snail Games, the ones who do the Age of Wushu. This is more of a traditional fantasy game. And just some of the different YouTube videos I saw just looked like incredible graphics. So I thought, well, let me get in here. And, as far as gameplay goes, this is just like a first impressions. I haven't played much. This was a beta going on. I think it ends on the 28th. I started it on like the 14th. And really, I've only played a little bit. I'm only level 13, so I haven't done a whole lot. Only because it didn't really suck me in. When you play a game, you want to feel like you've just been, drawn into the world and that this is like the most awesome thing ever. And I just don't feel that. One, I think there's just too much stuff going on, and that could be because of the beta. They want to give folks rewards and incentives to keep coming back, but it just looks so overly cluttered. Like, that's one reason I stopped playing Neverwinter Nights. There's at some point there's just too much for you to have to track and keep looking at. I got all these different rewards I have to keep clicking on. My daily reward, cool. I get little presents for playing each day, and then the presents get better the more that you come in and get your reward bonus. Yay. When you're in the game, even, you get rewards for every 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes played. So if you played for an hour every day, you could get some really cool little gifts. So there's a whole bunch of clutter here. There's still stuff on here. I really don't even know what it means, but I have it. Might score when I create or equip different gear. Really, for me, all I really need in a game is just a simple toolbar. Give me access to a few skills. Like, I think I like Guild Wars 2 interface the best. Now, I know a lot of people don't because it feels so limited, and they've made some changes to the game, so I'm glad I got old characters I play with. But anyway, I just like a simple toolbar. Give me some skills that I like to use. I don't need 20 bars because rarely would I need to use or track 20 different skills. I don't like a micromanaged game. I like a game I can come in and play. Micromanagement is not what I like to play. A chat system, which their chat's okay. It's alright. It's here. But I don't know. It feels like there's just like lots of little buttons and things to be clicking on when I just want to kind of see and play the game. But how does it play? Well, it's pretty traditional. It was supposed to have kind of an action interface, but I don't know. It just feels like movement is just like any other game I would have. The A and D is kind of nice because that's almost like a side strafe, but it makes the person run sideways. A lot of games that would be your turn left and right. So I'm using the right mouse button to move the person, or hold left mouse button to look around the person. So the terrain is not too bad. I don't know. It's pretty bright. The different gameplay videos I saw on the internet when folks were playing seemed a lot, I don't know, just different. Let's see here. Yeah, just making sure it's recording. I had to do I couldn't do a full screen record. The OBS software didn't pick it up. So I almost thought about going back. They've made some updates to the Shadow Play on NVIDIA, so I thought about trying that. But I'm using OBS, the Open Broadcaster software right now, and it wouldn't pick this game up on full screen. So that's why I'm playing this in windowed mode. So every once in a while I got to just check back and see how long this video is going. Anyhow, that's enough just standing around. Let's just show you how to play. Well, look, here we go. I got my 5-minute gift, so I'll claim that, and now my 15 minutes will start. I probably won't be in here that long. So I got my quest. So down here on my mini map, this little rotating circle kind of shows the current mission I have going on. And right now, it could be because this is like maybe a starting area, but as far as the quests go, this is very, very linear. It's go over here, kill this guy, fetch me a couple flowers. Luckily, though, it has not been, oh, I'm going the wrong way. It hasn't been a ridiculous amount of request, like not kill 20 rabbits or something like that. But you know, if you look at your map here, if you feel kind of lost, I got a nice big map. Oh, look, if I just go here and then follow that road down, we'll be set. Oh yeah, because I gotta go kill this guy. I'll just go ahead and go down here. Now you do start with a pet. Well, you don't start with it, but early on you pick up a rideable mount. I guess I should have called it a mount, not a pet. You also get a battle mount, which is a little bit different, but you can summon a creature that will fight, that you like ride, and then it has combat skills. Kind of made me think of like He-Man and his battle cat that he'd ride. So everybody gets kind of like a battle pet, and then like just a riding mount. So you know, I guess that's kind of cool. There. Ooh, it's creepy. Who do they chain up there? I think that's the guy I gotta kill. I think I can kill him. The combat is supposed to be kind of an action type, but there's no like lock-on arrows or anything. You just have to kind of be facing folks and like target your guy, and then just start hitting them with spells. Yeah, that's the guy I gotta kill. So you gotta face them at least. So you have them targeted, and as long as you're facing them, you'll hit them. I probably should get out of there. I probably should have gotten out of his spell, because that's the thing. Is like you know, he's laying down that fire AOE. I could actually kind of try and dodge out of it, and then you know, I'd be wouldn't be taking damage from it. So that's the difference between this and some other games where the combat's kind of static. I'm so used to playing a static game where you just kind of stand in one spot and trade blows back and forth. So this is supposed to be, you know, dodging and moving and stuff like that. I just don't play it that way. So that's me. I don't play the game as it should be as far as combat goes. So we just completed up a quest. Now once I get done here, I'm going to see what this lady has to say to me, or what rewards I get. Equipment, I mean, just for those who are curious, you push C, pulls up your character inventory. What I like is, I like the 3D avatars, so you can like put on the equipment and then kind of see how it looks on the person. I mean, granted, you have that here in the game too, but I've always liked that on the character portrait, that you could do that. So you get your equipment. There is a fashion tab, so if you found something that you wanted to keep as gear, I haven't tried it, but what would be in my mind a cool thing to do is equipment you've outgrown but you like the look of, you can just simply put it on the fashion tab, and then bam, you get to keep the cool looking gear, but yet get the stats of your new stuff. I enjoy that. That to me is a cool thing. The role playing aspect. You get to dress up your chick or man. It's like I'm playing with a doll. And then you have your inventory, which is B, not I. I got some different things I need to open up and see what comes in them. But generally just seeing what you have versus what you could have. It does have the comparison tooltip, so that's nice. And that's what this might score is every item comes with like a score. It kind of reminds me, like, I have not played World of Warcraft in forever, but just reading general forums, it seems like they have things that keep track of character score, like equipment score. Hold on, I'm going to turn some of this music down. Thanks, game music. Yeah, we'll leave that there. So, with the equipment scores, I think it's kind of what it's supposed to be, like an equipment score. It kind of gives you an idea of how powerful something is. So essentially, over here where it says equipped 195, that item that I'm currently using is technically more powerful than the one I'm hovering over in my backpack. So just at a quick glance, you can tell, oh, that would be a better piece of equipment. And then down below, you can look specifically and see what statistics it affects. So if you're going for a particular build, you can track your gear that way. Or if you just want the general overall more powerful gear, you can just follow that equipment score, and then that's tracked up here with an overall might score, which shows I'm not quite sure what this is, but I think it's just a little mini game. I call it a mini game, but it tracks your overall progression for how powerful you are in terms of equipment. And once you hit certain milestones, you get little rewards. So then when I hit a 4,000 might score based on my equipment, I'm going to unlock some money and some valor. Let's see here. By exploring instances and learning professions, you may get equipment of higher quality that will increase your might score. And I've not used the auction house, so they have an auction house, but that would be one way to go and improve your might score. So like I said, that's why I kind of call that a mini game, because you might get somebody out there who's really into optimizing and maximizing their might score for their level. Alright, so let's go turn in this quest. So luckily that all I had to do was kill one person. Now, from running around the map, it looks like there's safe areas, PvP areas, and my understanding is you don't have to participate in PvP, but when you go to certain areas, you can turn on your like PvP flag, and then you're all set to go for people to gank you. So if you're into that, you can do it. So let's turn in the quest. And the quest, I mean, it's just the standard. You go read the text block. If you read the text block, turn in a reward, pick something up. And here's my news story. Follow this road to Paragon Square. Once I get there, I'll get a bunch of experience and some money and stuff. Like, okay, I got the quest. Now, oh, hello. She gave me a sprint. Lovely. Lovely. Let's go to this road. I believe it's this way. Lovely. Oh, okay. So I have like a little number 1. I guess I can have multiple quests. So far, though, I've only really had one quest at a time. And that's not to say you can't have more, because I have plenty of room to track quests. But as a little 1, and on my map, I can see that's where the 1 goes. Okay, well, I'm on my way. With a little sprint. I was going to get on my pet. They also have auto-pathing for quests. So in case you didn't want to look on the map and see where you had to go, you could just do the auto-pathing. So check this out. If I'm on a quest, let me open it up and talk with this person here. Boom. I left click them once. It auto-paths, and then it sticks me on my little mount. And now it's going to take me to that character. That's not the first time I've seen that in games. Does it take some of the fun of exploring out? Well, yeah, because you don't really have to look at a map or do anything, but it's an option. You don't have to use it. So I don't mind when games put in things like this. Just because it's there, it doesn't mean you have to use it. And you don't have to force other people to use it. If you try looking for some, I know like I did try finding something once on my own, and it showed a particular spot on the map I had to go to, and try as I might, I could not figure how to get to that spot. So I just went ahead and turned on the auto pathing, and it showed me where I was supposed to go to get up there, and I was like, oh, okay, well, now I feel stupid, but I got there. So they do have auto pathing, they do have a mount. Oh yeah. And I don't know how I feel about the graphics. They're not impressing me as much as what I remember seeing in the videos. I can't explain it. But let's just turn that in. And okay, complete the quest. My experience will shoot up. Bam. Level 14. So when I left, something very serious happened at Seawind Town. I know you want to find the 2 masters badly, but I'd like you to help us find the mayor of Seawind Town, Croto Ulur. It will be great practice for you. Okay, let's do it. So I now have a quest. I don't see any other immediate quest givers. So my quest says query finished. Submit quest to this guy here. Okay. Now on my mini map I see he's that way, but on the big map, just follow the road. Now I haven't found yet if there's quick travel or anything like that. I just haven't needed it. And I guess there's housing, but I just haven't found a housing thing. Let's scroll out just a little bit. That's kind of a big animal butt to have to look at. And the zones seem pretty big. Like I have not needed to like zone. So far everything's just been loaded up here as I play. Well, I did go into a cave. The dungeons seem instanced, so when I did go visit a dungeon, it did load a separate zone for that. But as far as just the overworld, it's the area seemed rather big. I've been playing in kind of the same area now for a while, and it hasn't had to zone in a new chunk of this particular area of the map. Let's see here. Keep going this way. There's a little hobbit house, human-sized hobbit house there. The round doors made me think of the hobbits, but these are normal-sized people. So yeah, that's what I was saying. It's pretty linear. Go to this guy, talk to this person, kill this thing, come back. Very traditional quest structure. What are these folks doing? Injured. Oh, okay. Safety of the town depends on you. Alright, here I go. Complete the quest. My experience bar is kind of hidden here by my open broadcaster taskbar I've got for Windows, but I'm at 71% into my next level now, just off of a couple of quests. And if you don't read the story fast enough, it pretty much automatically will advance and accept the quest for you. So I didn't bother reading, I just took it. But if you want to read it, just double click it and you get to read the quest description here and find out what you're doing. So it has it broken down by chapters. Chapter 1, here's the missions I've completed as far as the main story quest goes. Like I said, I haven't found any side quests yet. I'm not saying they're not there, I just haven't found them. But the story quest is fairly linear, and that's what I'm doing is a story quest. And so here we've done 39 out of 43 of the story quest missions. So this one here, chaos, blah blah blah, defeating the Cobus Dusklight Ghost. So let's go kill that thing. So I look on the old Mapperoonie and just kind of go north and around. Okay, got it. Or let's see, just open it and autopath. So I looked at the map, I saw where I had to go, and now we'll just autopilot there. To me, this is kind of, I won't say it's a fast travel, but this is great. If I had to go get a drink, I'm like, oh, I'm about to go do a big fight. Okay, let me start pathing there, and now let me go get a drink. Let me go freshen up my hot cocoa or something. So here we go. Oh, it said summon a battle carrier to help eliminate enemies. Okay, well, I'm almost there. So here comes a battle carrier. Here's my armored. Oh, here's my battle carrier. So that was like a lead. Did I kill it? Oh yeah, I did. Sure enough. Oh, let's get out of there. I don't want to fight that again. That was the battle carrier. And so when you ride from it, you get a really strong attack, and then the beast itself has a leap attack, and then your standard attack. Let's check this out. Yeah. So cool. Let me see. Press escape. And we'll just ride the regular animal. I'm sure he'll go away. So there we go. We'll go turn this in. So that's a little bit about Black Gold. Nothing completely revolutionary that I've seen, but then again, I'm still in the very early stages of the game. There just hasn't been anything that just screamed to me, you know, oh, I have to play this often and always. Perhaps later on, when the actual game is released, like I said, this was just like they had a closed beta trial time period here. So let's turn that in. Get 43,000 experience. Level 15. So, well, here's a new quest. A lot less experience, 3,000. So, ready to move on. In arena, yeah, I'm good with that. F8 or control. Oh yeah, little modifications. They have lots of little stuff that I probably am not using proper, but there it is. I don't want to join a new instance. Skip that. So that's pretty much the game. Come off the mount here. You know, they did have a pretty in-depth character customization. I pretty much just kind of took a default character. They all get covered up by clothes anyway. This was the occultist that I picked, so kind of a magic user. Said it's supposed to be with healing, but more to me like necromantic healing, because it does life leech type of thing, so maybe like a necromancer type of thing, but there's no summoning pets or anything like that. So that's the class that I picked, just because it kind of looked cool with the little light balls that it shoots out and some other skills that it has. They actually have several different skill or different character classes based on your race. There's 2 factions. So it has a few things to you know, start you out with as far as your character creation and things like that. The PvP, like I said, I believe is optional. You don't have to do the PvP. You can opt in for it, and then I believe it's going to be factional PvP. I just, again, nothing that really sucks me in or says, you know, hey, this is an innovative game you have to play. The graphics are okay. They're just, again, nothing that super impressed me, because it's stuff I've seen before. So I don't know what I'm looking for in an MMO. I just know that this is one I probably would play when I have moments of, you know, hey, why don't I play some Black Gold? But there is another game I really want to see called Soul. I think it's Bless, which looked like another action game. It had really good graphics too. You know, so I'll just try them out. They're free. I don't know when this will go into the next beta testing for those who are interested, but you know, you can try it out for yourself and see what you think of it. Or if you have tried it, let me know what you think. Did you enjoy it? Is this one that you would recommend to other folks? Or is this one that, you know, since it's free, try it, but, you know, what do you think? Anyway, thanks for hanging out, and let's see, make sure this broadcaster thing works, because it didn't like the full screen game. But I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.